This is the trigger warning for our show. Please understand that various monsters had various victims and hunted in various ways depending on the folklore, mythology, or stories that were told about them. Please understand that it is not our intent to upset you. You will be given other warnings and additional warnings depending on the episode, but this is our blanket statement. We didn't write the myths, but we are using them to tell our story. Also, this is the content warning for our show. There will be cursing. There will be some interesting ideas. We will take it in where we can, but be warned, there was beer involved.
What if I told you there is a world where not only are monsters like vampires and werewolves real, but they have rights, just like you and me. And in this world, there exists a secret government organization dedicated to keeping you safe and making sure they follow the rules. Welcome to Anarium, a Monster of the Week podcast. Hello and welcome back, Asians. It's me, your friendly neighborhood podcaster guy, Cameron Baker, back with another episode of Anarium. Before we get into it, I want to take a second and remind you all to follow and subscribe to us on your favorite listening app, and if you could, leave us a rating as well. It really helps. If you have any feedback for us, you can reach us via DM on our social media accounts or at anarium.podcast@gmail.com. Now, let's take a second to remember what happened last time on Anarium.
You guys have met up. Cora continues to guide you to where the church is, but the sun's about to set. He'll be along shortly.
The crooked man?
Yep.
Preacher, I'll make you a deal.
No, I don't think that'd do.
And I want to charge him.
As you hit him, the side of his face pops and crumbles in. There is a green mist that begins to escape.
You can't kill evil.
Hi, welcome back to Anarium. My name's Sam. I'm your monster daddy. I created the world and everything in it, kind of, sort of. I mean, I had help from friends and family, like, over the last few years, of course. And I mean, like, Michael Sands really has given it life in a way that I couldn't. So, I mean, like, I partially create. I mean, you guys know what I mean. I have my three friends here. One of them is, like, giggling his face off. What? Who are you and why are you laughing?
Hi, I'm Sam, and I created the world. Period. Full stop.
Monster Daddy is no longer
Well,
good enough.
I
Must
had
be
help.
Monster God.
Monster Daddy is fine. Thank you. You can still assign your letters to Monster Daddy.
Hi, I'm Rick. I did not create the world, but I wish I could just
You were there.
say
You were
it.
number
I
two. You
helped.
helped.
Yeah, all right. This one. Not the one you're in.
Who does number two
This-
work for?
For the Monster,
Monster
Daddy.
That's who.
I'm Rick. I'm playing Alex Kimball, the expert. We're going to learn some shit about Alex tonight.
Okay, I'm in.
Here on a very special episode of Anarium.
Alrighty, my two gentlemen. We have Faraway Rob.
Faraway Rob. Aggressively single Rob, for those of you at home listening.
Single?
That's
Single?
not what we
Yeah,
just
no,
talked
single.
about. That's not what
No,
we just
single,
talked about.
single
at all.
worked.
He's single, and
We
now
had
you know
story
why.
time. Single worked.
Single. Oh. No, Faraway Rob. I'm in Denver. Life is good. Avoid Denver if you don't want your car totaled by hail.
Yep.
And that's what I'm dealing with right now. So if you see me looking down at my phone, I'm texting my insurance adjuster.
Oh, that sucks.
I play Orpheus, who has never had the opportunity to drive a car. And at this rate, he's never going to.
That's
You
right.
might not. You might not. And who is
So-
my fine, handsome Nordic gentleman who does drive the car?
Hey, I'm Taylor. I don't know why I always wave at the camera because they can't see me, but I do it anyways.
Because your heart's in the right place.
Yeah. I play Marcellus. I'm an 1100-year-old vampire and the leader of this colloquial team. Yeah, I play the Monstrous Playbook, and we haven't recorded for a while, so
It's been a spell. It's gonna take a
It's
little bit of...
been like 2 months.
Yeah, it's been a spell.
So for everybody at home that doesn't know, we usually record once a month. We usually record 4 to 5 episodes at a time. So
Don't tell them how the
it-
sausage
sometimes
is
it
made.
takes a while to remember. And I like how we off topic. I like how we just talked to Rob about the last 5 weeks of his life, and he did not mention the totaled car of failed damage.
No, that's true, right?
Everything but that.
Everything but his totaled car. So it's been a few weeks since you guys got back from Tennessee. What would you guys be doing? What are we doing in our spare time?
Orpheus,
Ooh, good. Somebody had something. Everyone made a face.
can I have a moment with Emily as Orpheus?
I mean, yeah, if you want. How would you like? Are you going to her, or would she be coming to you? Is this something you requested? Is this a meeting? Is this a professional meeting, or more of a friendly meeting?
Somewhat professional, more friendly.
All right, so you poked your head and said, "Hey, can you come see me when you have a minute?" Kind of thing.
And I'm just totally drawing a blank on Taylor's character's name real quick.
Marcellus.
Thank you.
I mean, you've only known
Yeah.
him for over a
Poke
year.
my head in, like, hey, when you got like 5, can we talk?
Okay. We will get to that. What are the other two doing?
Marcellus is in his office and reading about the incidents that occurred at the lot. Going over the incident reports and things like that. Seeing
What an area we found, what their sleuths may have noticed.
what. Yes.
Okay. Alex, what are you doing? You're our newest member. We don't really know what you do in your spare time. What would you be doing as a now
He doesn't
full-fledged
have an
agent?
office.
You have a cardboard box that sits outside of Marcellus's office.
He's kind of exploring headquarters. He's got more clearance than he used to, so he's trying to make friends in departments, make connections. Look at the.
Nobody even uses this broom closet. I could totally move in here.
This doesn't even make sense. This could be my office.
These
it would be
mops. These mops are brand new.
great. The mops, thank you.
Checking out like the Arcanum, the magic libraries.
Seeing what books you have, what books you don't, what you
Yeah.
like to read.
Yep.
So he's on level 2.
Just really talking to people, getting to know coworkers and what's where, and being friendly.
We will cut to the Arboretum. Emily Gorganas walks in her normal suit. She smiles and waves at Orpheus, and she walks his direction. You asked to have a word with me. How can I help you?
Emily, you did not have to come to me. I do much appreciate your presence in this arboretum.
It is a beautiful place. I don't visit it as often as I should.
Jacques, a flower for my friend, please. Please ignore him, Emily.
He flies off.
As you understand, I have not taken the most recent months very well. I am working on it. But Miss Emily, I feel that it has come time for me to embrace a newer approach to things. Marcellus will not fucking let me drive, and I need some practice.
All right, that can be arranged. Where are places? What kind of driving? Traditional driving or more adventurous driving? How well trained do you want to be?
If you think I am ready for more, what can continue to get me out of this place and out of this funk, I would trust your judgment on. It is perhaps better to start light.
Well, if you're looking to get out of a funk, I can have Corbin Graves come out and show you how to drive. It'll be more than entertaining for both of you.
He can't drive either.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
Miss Emily, are you continuing to do well?
I will admit losing an agent in such a fashion I felt more blame than maybe I should have. I should have seen that the outcome of Bernard's trial would lead to something drastic. I wish that I would have investigated his background more instead of giving him the privacy that I did. That maybe when we weren't certain where he went, we could have checked on that man and maybe been there to help. Not that it would have done much good. He had a plan and an idea. I recognize that those were his choices. But I can't help but feel responsible. I feel that he was given a miscarriage of judgment in his trial. He deserved better. How are you holding up?
One day at a time. You know that this driving means nothing to me. But to keep my mind busy, your tough love, it helped. Alex, he is not so bad. I will not let us lose another.
You have a great strength in you, Orpheus. I'm still glad to have you as part of our team, a part of our family here. Though I might not tell everyone that. We are a family, and we must stick together. If you're interested, I have a job for you.
Anything you need, Miss Gorganis.
Collect your team and meet me in my office. If you ever want me to come down and visit again, Orpheus, don't hesitate to ask. It is beautiful down here. You've done quite a job.
The Arboretum is always open to you, mademoiselle.
She turns and she goes to leave. And as she walks through the door, all you hear is... and the door closes on Jacques' face while holding flower.
Did Jacques die?
No, he didn't die.
Oh, okay.
Jacques, are you okay over there?
Oh, he's definitely concussed.
I told you I would not lose another young Jacques. Why don't we put you to bed? I will assemble the rest. I'm pretty sure you should sleep this concussion off.
That's horrible advice. You don't sleep when you have a concussion. You don't put people to sleep when they have a concussion.
What is wrong with you? Have you ever had a concussion?
Not for 500 years, and that was the treatment.
All right, so Orpheus, you have a task.
Yeah, we'll tend to Jacques quickly. We'll go ahead and start working our way up. Whereabout would Alex be in relation to me? He doesn't really have an office, and I don't really have a phone.
Well,
I guess I'm just going to start walking down the halls. Kimball!
As you approach a library area, Alex's head pops out.
20 minutes later, 4 levels up.
Somebody moaning my name.
I'm not used to this.
What's happening? Hello?
His name is not Rob.
That is his name, not Rob.
Oh, Orpheus. Hello.
Alex, you will be accompanying us for another job.
Ooh.
I suspect you can reach Marcellus. Ask him to be in Emily's office. Now.
Can
You
do.
walked right past my office to find him.
Well, I got your number. We talk about, what was it?
Close.
Jerseys and LPs and collecting shit.
No, I meant Orpheus walked right past
yeah.
Marcellus's office to find
Orpheus would have
Alex.
just known that. He knows where you're at. He doesn't need to find you.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just start texting Marcellus. Hey, we gotta go to Emily's office.
Marcellus texts back. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, that's enough.
That's it. That's all. That's fine.
As you guys eventually meet up, start heading upstairs. You will get to Emily's office. She's sitting inside. She has 3 manila envelopes. She hands them out. You are headed to Seattle. At the moment, the head of Seattle, the vampire that runs it, his name is Edmure Krokofanich.
Oh, Edmure.
Coffin.
Krokofanich.
Krokofanich.
Oh,
He has requested our aid. And as they follow the rules of Anarium and we have a good working relationship, I will be sending you 3 out to help. I'm not entirely positive on the details, as they do tend, as other major cities, have a vampire contingent that does most of that business. There is a local office there, but I don't think with Marcellus being on your team that will be much needed. Please make sure you go and check in, as is per custom. As I understand it, he will have someone at the Anarium office when you arrive.
Okay. Is there a dossier on what we're dealing with, or?
Unfortunately, I don't know. As it is Edmure's business, he has not fully engaged us with all of that information. I will expect it in your write-up when you return. As Marcellus, you know, vampires are very secretive with the way their things work and run.
what's in the manila envelope?
What's in the box?
Maps of the city, a general idea of where you're going, who Edmure Krokofanich is, just general information, a few maybe pages of vampire custom, things that you need to be mindful of to not, instantly walk in and earn a death warrant.
No, he's a vampire, right?
Krokofanich, yes. He is.
I thought so.
He has coffin in his name.
He does. Thank you. I made sure. Come on. Come on.
Is it, wait, pro-coffinage or
Crow.
Krokofanich.
KRO.
Folders don't have a ton of information. Vampires keep things secret. And if they're reaching out for help, that's already kind of a big deal. So it's send someone who's capable of solving the problem. Please and thank you.
And you're welcome.
And you're welcome, because we're vampires, and we're going to say you're welcome no matter what. No offense.
Yep. Pretty much.
All right. If you guys...
Those damn vampire kids today.
Oh, hold on. Did we get any gear points from the end of our last session?
2 experience and 2 gear points last session.
2 and 2?
Yep, 2 and 2. I was about to say, if you guys want to do anything before you head out, now is the time.
I've got so many gear points.
I'm up to 7 again.
I've got 9.
Marcellus. This Eddie, your friend. He is your friend?
Edmure, yes. Do not call him Eddie. He will lose his mind.
This is good information. Is there anything else I need to know? Anything else I need to prepare for before we depart?
He's very much the detective-style head agent of the Seattle office. And he and I have a good relationship. He does not like my sire.
Who's your sire?
So you two are more allies than enemies at this point?
Correct. Yes. And to your question, Alex, we don't really talk about very high-level sires, just
in case the name comes up, so I know I can recognize.
It's
starts with
it's that's a very, very touchy
Alex,
subject.
You have not been here long enough to be privileged to such information.
Oh, it's not even that. Even Orpheus doesn't know his name, just because that's very vampire.
That was going to be the next thing I said. You have not been here long enough because I do not fucking know.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
That's very vampire counsel-y. It's very secretive information. So if you're not high level vampire community, they don't want those names revealed. So it's nothing personal.
Okay,
I cannot reveal that information.
I can dig it. I guess I don't know a lot about vampires, which makes sense now that I know they're secretive, which is kind of the first thing I've learned about them.
You're about to learn a whole lot on this mission. I guarantee it.
Cool. Notepad
All right.
ready.
So do you guys want to stop and gear point it up or anything like that?
That's what I'm asking. If there's anything he would know about this that would be beneficial going in.
I don't know what we're doing. So I mean, I know what we're doing, but
I would like
Yeah.
some armor.
we're dealing with some vampire shit. So
Jacket.
Just like a flak jacket?
Something that'll
Like
reduce
full
harm.
flak jacket?
Like,
or
you don't
like
want
a
that.
magic
because that stands
doodle,
out.
Like a
So
like,
we're
get like an undershirt vest.
like a bracelet. That
How about like some cardboard neck covers?
for 3 gear points. You have 2. All right, for 2 gear points, I'll give you 1 armor.
Woo!
Orpheus, what are you thinking? You said you were kind of thinking of purchasing. I mean, armor's not really something you need.
An Abrams tank.
I'm not doing too bad on armor. And I've got this sawed-off shotgun. Would you consider, Monster Daddy,
Cool sneakers.
trading in, like, on my next level up? I'm at 3 experience. I got my gear points. Maybe some kind of weapon upgrade to my vines, like my something a little more homebrew, a little more flavorful.
Vine
All
brass
right.
knuckles.
What are they at right now?
They do up to 3 damage. And do we heal between sessions because it's
We
been
do.
so long?
We do.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Anytime we go back to home base, you heal up.
So yeah, they're gonna do up to 3 harm, and I've got the ability to hold and grapple. They only do 3 harm when they're thorned. Otherwise, it's just 2 harm when it's a club.
Okay. So, do you want to stay with the plant motif, or do you want to add more to it?
I wouldn't mind. No, I'm gonna keep it motif. Yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna say is that in your studies, in your arboretum, you have been studying ironwood. It's a type of tree, very, very strong. You are learning how to turn your vines, the thorns, into an ironwood barb. So you have the ability of armor piercing. So depending on what kind of armor your enemy has, you can get through some of that just by tightening up. Your thorns aren't going to break like they might now on armor. Instead, they're strong enough, and you've been studying how different thorns work, that they're stout enough that they're going to be able to puncture certain types of armor. If that is okay.
I like that. I would just ask from a mechanical standpoint, when I hit my level up, would it be like it finally clicks?
We
Like,
have it now.
oh shit.
Well, you can have it now. It makes sense. You are in your
Okay.
arboretum. It's been weeks. You've been studying. You've been learning about different plant life that isn't just in a swamp. Your
Okay.
ability we've established to create different plant life on yourself at any time. 4 gear points. You got it. You're armor piercing now.
Sold.
Can I upgrade my
Nope.
Magnum?
I'm gonna say, don't fuck up.
How do you
over
wanna
there,
upgrade
Alex,
it?
Now that you got that.
Because with a gun, you have the option of different ammo as well. You can spend.
Yeah.
points
I kind of want to just make it a little more harmful.
Okay.
So maybe I go from a 357 to like a 44 or a 50, so it does a little more.
All right. It gets larger. It's harder to conceal. We're looking at like 5 gear points
'cause
here.
I
'cause
could
you're
have
going
like a
up to 4
Desert
harm.
Eagle,
Mhm.
because those have interchangeable barrels to where you can go from a 357 to a 44 Magnum to a 50,
Okay. We can do that.
and it doesn't change the size of the gun.
I mean, it's just basically an assault rifle.
You never seen one of those?
They're fucking
Yeah,
huge.
but never up to a 50. I've seen the 9 to the 45 swap, not a 50.
Nope. You can do a 357, 44, and 50. They have a kit.
All right, we can
Really
give you
cool.
a Desert Eagle. That'll be 5 gear points.
I can do that. So
You
what
can go
would the
up
harm
to
go
up to 4 harm, and that's loud. That's obvious.
It already is. Yeah.
If you're shooting
It's
that
already.
off, if you're touching that bad boy off,
It's
people are
already
gonna know about
loud
it.
and. Yeah. So that was, you said 5 gear points?
Yep. You touch that off, it's going in a small hole and coming out a basketball, and it's probably going to kill whatever it hits, but everyone is going to know that you've done it.
That's fine. Now, the next question is, can I buy a suppressor for it?
Jesus, how big that suppressor would have to be.
Don't give a shit.
Don't care. I just want to know. All right,
He's
well.
6'5" and wears a suit. He can hide it.
Is that your dick, or are you just happy to see me? I
Yes.
mean, wait,
I mean,
yeah. I said it.
realistically, you're getting rid of 2 or 3 different tags there. I mean, it's still loud enough people will hear it. It's still a 50 cal bullet going off, but it would dampen it.
It'll just make it not as loud.
It'll
It'll take it down to about a 9mm sound.
I can give you that for 4 gear points.
Cool, perfect.
I know that's
have
what
4
you
left.
got, because that's removing a couple of tags. We got to keep it kind of fair there, but it doesn't so much make it quiet, like you said. It makes it just a quieter gun. All right, if you guys are ready, I'm going to ship you off to Seattle. So you guys go down to the portal room. You go in. You come out in Seattle. The 2 agents there sitting, just sort of chilling at their desks. Generally, when you're in a vampire city, there's not a ton to do. A lot of liaisoning with vampires, so they're both pretty chill. One of them is a vampire, kind of gives you the, oh, hey, it's Marcellus. Hey, how are you? Hey, what's up? How are you? And the other guy's just like, yeah, all right, that's cool. This dipshit's been standing outside for the last 20 minutes. Can you go make him go away? And as you step out front, there is a man wearing camo cutoff shorts, a wallet on a chain, a wife beater, and a puffy vest that is bright orange. He has a mullet done up in cornrows. He has a large vape device that he's created in these clouds, and he's like dancing in them to music that only he hears. And he's holding in one hand a sign that says Corvinson, but it's like C-O-R, and then realized he was running out of space, so the words got smaller and smaller and smaller and started to trail off at the end.
The words. Is he like C as in car, O as in Orbison, R? Oh crap! I should have done it this way.
C-O-R, Vincent. Oh shit, this is wrong.
So this dipshit is the guy that I'm here to meet, I would guess.
The man looks up, notices you, pulls earpods out, and then lets them drop because he has them on a string, and goes, "Bruh, you're here! Oh, no, man, I can't believe it's you. I'm so excited. You don't even know. Hey, dude. And he turns his upper lip inside out, and on that is a tattoo. That is the symbol for Edmure and his area. Bro, okay. Honored to meet you. Honored. Bro, you don't even know. Last year I made a vape cloud, and when I ripped that cotton, I did it in your name. Like, the normies didn't know, but, like, I totally did it. And it was amazing. I got a gold Gandalf. I'm going to change my name from Nimbus to, like, St. George, because I took down the dragon last year, and I did it, and I was thinking about you, bro. It was all you needed to know. My name is John Meepo, and I'm so glad to meet you. No, pretty speechless. I ripped some sweet cotton. I know you guys saw me in my cloud. I got practice. I
am sorry, John. Did you say your name is Meathead?
He gives you, like, from, like, child meeting Santa Claus to child looking at an old broken toy at the ground. Meepo. Meepo, what's your deal, huh? He looks up at you like a toy on the ground. Yo, what's your problem, huh? What, huh? What, you got a little bit of miracle growing you and you think you're somebody? Like what? Nobody. That's who you are. You're a tree man. What up, tree man? Tree head. He looks at Alex.
Can I act under pressure to not just like fucking fold in half?
Go ahead, give me a roll.
Giggle.
Act under pressure to not just
Die of laughter.
want to murder this guy.
10.
You hold together really well as he looks at you and he's like, bro, are you Marcellus is familiar? And like he points to the tattoo on the other side. Are you?
No, I just work with him. He's a cool guy,
All
though.
of his excitement like
Those
dampers down.
Those are some cool clouds, though, bro.
He smiles. He points.
I like the name Nimbus.
That's right. Like
It's
ride like
good.
clouds,
I get
man.
it.
Like when
I
I rip
get
my
it.
cotton, I'm like in the fucking sky. I'm like in the sky of oceans and stuff. Like it's amazing. Yo, this is my ride back here. They told me to make sure it was big. If you don't like it, Marcellus, I'll totally get you a different one. Can I call you Marcellus? Do you want me to call you like Mr. Corvinson? I'll do whatever you want, bro. You're a big
The
name. You're
rest of us calling him Uncle Mark. He would appreciate you do the same.
He gets
Shut up.
so excited. Uncle Mark. Is that legit or is the tree dude not my friend?
No, the tree dude is being facetious.
He's a seashell?
you-
I thought he was a
I
tree
do not have
dude.
any leeches.
Oh, dear.
He's making a joke. Wow.
Your jokes ain't funny, man. You can't be looking like that when we drive, though, because like people are gonna look at my ride and they're gonna know you like you don't belong, bro. Like, do you,
You don't have
like?
tinted windows on the ride?
Uncle Mark, do I need to do anything about my appearance?
Orpheus,
I
I
told
will
you.
smack you and use your pepper grinder, please.
Bro.
And John, just you can call me Marcellus. That is perfectly fine.
Yes.
I'm just gonna stand behind him, shaking my head.
I'm just gonna do the whole like Jackie Chan whack, just back him right in the nose.
So you use your pepper grinder, presumably.
Yes, I will use my pepper grinder.
Oh, what's this, huh? Big tree dude turns a little French man, huh? What you got, Frenchie? Nothing. We're in America. We do what we want. That's what I thought. Like, his hands are up in the air. Like, he does not like you. Yes, he does not like you.
Is he a vampire?
He is not. He is a familiar. And he is owned. That is what the tattoo is meant to show. That he
I
is a
figured
human
that's what it was. I
who
just
is.
wanted to make sure.
Yep, he is working towards becoming a vampire. All right, guys, this is my ride. It's a Biggie. I call it Biggie E because it's an Escalade. You guys get in, be chill. I'm gonna blast some sweet tunes. I'm gonna get you guys to Emure because he's totally waiting
If
for you.
you play Biggie Smalls, I will smack you.
Bro, I'm an Adele man. All right, that's just how it is. I blast me some Rolling in the Deep because when I rip my cotton, I'm in the deep. And
Loki's ball sack.
she-
Oh my god.
she inspires me, bro. Loki's ball sack. That's cool. I'm gonna name a move after that. He gets super excited and he runs to the car.
Guys, I'm excited to see what Loki's ball sack ends up looking like. And
Dude, I don't know.
maybe it's close. Maybe we're only going to get one, maybe 2 rounds of setting fire to the rain. And then I get in the car.
I'm just gonna hang my head and push Orpheus towards the car.
Come on, Uncle Mark. It'll be fun.
Bro.
We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun.
Alex, I will throw Orpheus at you.
Go, Frenchman, don't get like your powdery wig shit on my seats. I don't want that shit on my seats. Don't do that. Right, we cool?
I imagine if there was any powder in here, your nose would have found it.
He does like a weird little head jerk at you. A little head jerk. What? That's what I thought. Little Frenchman, get my car. Yeah. Let's go. Adele blasting. Just blasting. Windows like half down, blasting. He's and just like letting it out. And it's not like it's like I vape. Taylor vapes, Rick vapes. And we're not talking like conservative little like vape pens or like a moderate unit. We're talking like it looks like a hand grenade with like bigger than that. bigger than that. Like one of like the great.
You're talking
big,
like a god mod.
yeah, like triple batteries, huge.
This is triple battery.
Just big.
He,
And
has,
like
to, he has to palm it.
like he lifts it up and he clicks a button and there's like a screen on the side that lights up and it says Nimbus a couple of times. More than that. Like,
More.
This dude is. This is who he is. He has a gold Gandalf, and I don't think you guys are giving that the respect.
It's
it
a
deserves.
$19,000 Vape. It has better processing
It's like
power
a god mod.
than a laptop. He can play Minecraft on it.
Snapdragon processor.
So like, I can play Doom 2 on this rig. You guys want to check it out? It's cool. So like, you guys know what you're here for? Because like, Amir wouldn't tell me a whole lot. 'Cause he's like, oh, you need to know what you need to know, and I like totally respect that. Because he's like, I think he's gonna be my sire. I think. I don't know. You might have somebody else do it, but like, I'm pretty certain it's gonna be him because he's pretty cool.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Nimbus?
Of course,
Awesome. How long have you been
dude, out of high school.
really?
Out of high school, like I am,
How old does this guy look?
This guy looks like he's in his 30s.
Oh god.
I just
No, out of
imagine
high school.
Jamie Kennedy right now.
That's exactly what I was picturing.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
So we're doing so he's a Guillermo.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm sad for Nimbus, but I'm like, that's cool.
So like, what's it like being a vampire? Like, it's like, is the feeding as cool as it seems? Like, is that? Can you tell me about that?
Yeah,
Like,
tell us about that.
If you're a familiar, you would know that we don't talk vampire politics or anything of the sort with non-vampires.
Is that
yeah, but like,
politics?
bro, the little one back there is like totally like basically a familiar, and the other one's like a French tree man. Like, they're not even real. They're not even real.
The tree man's
What would Edmure say?
Admir.
Let me try it. Let me. Shut up, John. Shut up, John. They probably tell me to shut up.
Probably what we should go with.
All right, I can do that. Like, I can rock that. Like, I can totally.
Okay.
I can do that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you, John.
Oh, this song slaps. It's a banger. Yo,
Oh,
yeah.
dear God.
real quick.
To John, because that's a banger.
No,
it
no,
slaps.
out
Or
of character.
To GM, okay.
If Corbin were on this mission, his mission would be to turn Nimbus.
I know.
I was
He'd
just
be
gonna
like,
say
I
he
need
would've
to make
turned him
this guy a
already.
vampire.
You would have already been like, no, this is my new best friend.
This is my new. We're gonna. Hey, have you
Step
ever?
over, Troy. This is my new best friend.
Have you ever thought about not Edmure? Hell, he'd probably be like, how do I get a familiar? How does that work? I don't even know what that's about.
No one has told you for a reason. As you guys go along, you eventually come to a larger building, probably something that is involved in local government. I am not as well versed in Seattle as I might be in other places, so be kind. He pulls over. He pulls up. He's like, "This is it, man. This is where Edmure's at. I'm gonna get you in the door. All right, and then you guys are on your own because boss man says you can only handle so." Sorry, babe. I can only handle so much of me in a day. I think I already hit my quota. I think it's a bird.
I did see you hit a bird on the way here.
Bro, I'll swerve. I'd swerve to hit you. Bruh. Frenchman. Let me get you in the door. Come on, Marcellus. No, it's all about you, bro. Let's get in. Yo! What up? What up, Cal? Well, these are my friends. They're here for Edmure. Guy working the door doesn't say shit. He just stands there. And you can tell this man knows John well enough to know that he was aware you were coming. He gives Marcellus a nod, sees the other two, not rude, but just sort of like eyes you guys, kind of nodding his head a little bit, gives a little finger wave. All right, come in. John stays out on the steps. He's like, I'm gonna wait out here for you guys, because as far as I know, I'm your fucking ride today. I got practice to do. I'll totally be here, though.
All right, Nimbus. We'll see you when we come out this door.
You guys walk in. It's a very nice building. There is a woman who walks up and greets you. You can tell inside of this building a lot of tinted windows, a lot of non-direct sunlight. This woman
A lot of vampires.
This woman is a vampire. She smiles. Hello, Agent Corvinson. I hope the ride was pleasant. God, I hope the ride was pleasant.
Well, I could not listen to Adele for the next 10 years and be fine.
Yeah, John has a habit. Mr. Edmure is waiting for you. I can get you to his office if you're ready.
I am, thank you. What was your name?
My name is Eileen. If you need a
yes,
water,
Eileen, we are ready. Thank you.
a water, a blood bag. We do have a few on in-house. Some local brews. Sorry, that's a joke. Do your companions need anything?
Gentlemen, is there anything you would like?
Bruise like a bruise?
It's
No.
It's a beer joke.
Yeah,
We
but then I
make it
connected
here.
bruise with bruise, which is blood that is...
No,
Which sort of
I'm,
works.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Who are you?
sorry. I'm Alex Kimball.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
I'm-
Eileen. This is Alex Kimball. He's one of my agents.
And who is this gentleman? He's different. Should we be concerned?
This is Orpheus, another of my agents, and no, you do not need to be concerned.
I nod.
She extends her hands to Orpheus, like her hand, politely, to shake it. Hello, my name is Eileen. I am someone. I handle Mr. Edmure's affairs outside the office. If you need anything, let me know.
The pepper grinder only changes my appearance, correct? It doesn't
Correct.
change. Yeah.
Correct.
I'll just. Excuse me, mademoiselle. It is. I'm a bit of a germaphobe. Allow me to bow in reverence instead.
Oh, well, that's very kind. That's very polite. I'm sorry. Do you need a hand sanitizer?
No, thank you. I'm actually doing quite well, but I appreciate your hospitality in the most
Hospitable way.
I just appreciate your hospitality in the most sincere fashion.
Oh, I'm glad. If you guys decide to change your mind, let me know. But we're going to head right to Edmure because I guess we've got some things going on right now that he needs to. Well, if he's asked for an Arium, it must be pretty serious. So head right this way, please. And she takes you through. There's portraits. There's different offices. Some normal people. Some vampires. You can kind of tell the vampires tend to be a little bit more pale. You know, the gist. But clearly they're all working together. It's not wanton massacres and horribleness. There's a water cooler and then a blood cooler
Marcellus
next to
is
it.
the only tan vampire.
And we get to a large set of double doors. She opens them, and inside there is an 40s to 50-ish year old man, by appearance, in a very nice suit and a red tie. And as soon as he sees Marcellus, he says, "By the pricking in my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Marcellus Corvinson, you honor me with your presence."
Hello, Edmure. It's good to see you.
Always good to have you back in the house, son. How long has it been? It has been quite some time.
Ooh, 120 years?
Just about. I'm having you here today because we are having a problem. Please, Eileen, close the door. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I must remember to be good. It is hard to find good help. As you might have noticed with Mr. Meepo, his contract is up soon. He will be a vampire before you know it. God help us all, if there is.
Oh, jeez.
I've invited you here because we have a rash of murders. They are killing our cattle at a prestigious rate. In the last 4 weeks, we have had 6 deaths. I need someone to investigate it, as all of my investigators are currently working in the lot to figure out what happened there.
Yeah, I've been reading up on that. And just, gentlemen, Alex, Orpheus, just so you're aware, cattle are homeless volunteers for food for vampires, just so you're aware.
Makes sense.
We have one of the largest economies of homeless people in America. We are just behind New York and San Francisco.
Yes. What have you found at the lot? I've been trying to keep up on that, as you may know that I'm the one who kind of discovered what the.
We knew your father had sent someone from the Affinity, but we were not certain who.
Yes,
We are-
it was myself and Van Helsing. Actually, believe it or not.
A pest. A pest. But
Well, we had heard Dracula may have been involved, so Radu was very keen on helping.
as he would be. Here, at the moment, what we have learned is that some of the more interesting things in the lot, the large, hairy, appear to be half-breeds at first. It would appear as though Tarp had been giving them a chemical, or what, based on science, was blood of some kind. It was injected intravenously, so I do not know what would happen if they had eaten it. Apparently, they received samples of what is known as communion from a group that calls itself the Minstrel Church. This communion had some very interesting properties. However, we did not recover enough to do any tests. We'd be very interested if Venerium would look into this for us. That is not why you are here today.
Well, how many vampires did you send?
Well, you know that the man in New York, he tends to deal with cleanup. He sent his people in, took care of it, took care of the worm infestation the best they could. They are prisoners.
Good. I was gonna ask if you knew about the worm
We did
infestation.
not at first,
Good.
but we
Okay.
learned very quickly.
Yeah, so did I.
That
was quite the
They
surprise.
may only be our refuges and our garbage, but they are our garbage, and we do not like having people mess with them in such a way. They are working on curing those there, and they are looking into what Tarp was attempting to do. And at that note, there is some business I will wish to speak to you about later in private when your friends are not here and my problem is solved, if that is okay. Would you be willing to stop in?
Absolutely.
And see me before you leave. Good, good. I'm so glad that you and I have a different relationship than some other vampires. Me and your father did not get along, that is what it is. But you and I, we do not pop fangs, we do not hiss. It is over the top and unnecessary theatrics.
Have you been back to the old country lately?
I have not been in some time. Only the last council meeting.
Oh, you should. It's beautiful now.
I will have to make time. So,
Hey, tell you what, on my next vacation, we should go.
all right. I will take you up on this. I will contact you. Who are these two men that you bring with you?
Oh, this is Agent Alex Kimball. He is a watcher.
Small, like, polite bow.
Do not need to worry about such formalities, but I do appreciate them. Just so you're aware, if you hadn't bowed, he'd have been super offended. Good job.
Absolutely.
And who is this individual?
And this gentleman is Orpheus. He is much more than he appears.
I do suspect he can sense my energy, Marcellus.
Oh, he can see your outline, but he doesn't know what you are.
Actually, your friend Orpheus is of some interest to me. Once I found out that you were being sent, I wanted to figure out what this Orpheus, this one-named person is. So I looked into your history. Do you know who you are, Agent Orpheus?
I have learned some things. There is still much studying I seek to do. Do you know who I am?
I have some idea. We followed your name through different ledgers. You were born to a rich family. Came to America to make it for yourself. The most important, interesting bit is that when you first arrived, the first thing you did was buy a slave. Which is interesting, because back in those times, the whole Civil War was about us keeping slaves. Can you imagine now if vampires could still have slaves? Apparently you purchased her, and in a grand show to everyone, You said pretty things should not be kept in cages. I set you free because you are beautiful as my homelands. Hopefully you can find life, not realizing that is not how slavery works in America. However, she followed you, and as I understand, you made your way to Louisiana and had a house and a family there of some kind.
How is it you came by this information?
Simple ledgers.
Is this...
I followed your name. I looked back. I may have reached out to a low or two. I have my connections as well.
My friend, if we do what you ask, you will have dinner with me and tell me what you have learned. Perhaps I can teach you a trick I know too.
I am not opposed to this, if you do not mind. I can arrange something for you to come at some point. You may have to excuse me if I do not partake in the meal, as what I consider food and what you consider food are very different things.
You will join me in the wine, no doubt.
You could not stop me if you tried.
We will take care of this task, and I will see you for wine.
All right. I like these men you have brought to me, Marcellus. They fit in well here. Now, gentlemen, the reason you are here is because someone is taking my cattle. As I have stated before, we have had 6 deaths in the last 4 weeks. I have sent their bodies to the local hospital. I will have John take you there. One of your anarium people has come to perform the autopsies. I believe his name is... I've got it right here, and now I can't find it. I hate that. Frank Grimes. He's a coroner.
Oh no!
What? What's wrong with Frank Grimes?
I don't know. It's just a combination of Rick Grimes and the Punisher.
Yeah.
Actually, it's from The Simpsons.
Who was his friend? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Frank. It's actually from The Simpsons. It's the person that Homer accidentally kills on his first day working at the nuclear plant. It was Frank Grimes. Grimy.
Didn't he accidentally kill Maud?
I think he did. He shot her with a t-shirt cannon. Yeah. All right.
He ducked when he got shot with the t-shirt cannon.
And he's a coroner,
He's
right?
the coroner. He works for Anarium exclusively, but he is sent to various locations to do autopsies and check bodies. Traveling coroner.
Right, because we're not at the Anarium Seattle office. We're at the Vampire Seattle office, correct?
I do not have all of the information. I know we have kept most of it out of the papers. However, the homeless community speaks. Things are starting to get tense, scared. It is difficult for me to get my meals because they are scared and they are watching amongst themselves. So now we are asking you to come out and investigate to figure out what is happening.
All
There are
right.
2 bodies.
Where should we
I
start?
would recommend the hospital so you know what you are dealing with. Frank will have more information.
I just figured I would ask you. You're one of the best detectives I've ever met.
And traditionally, I would have dealt with this myself. But the lot has required more of my lieutenants than I would have suspected. And I myself am stuck politicking the bureaucratic bullshit that I have to do every day. Or I would love to do it myself.
The old council politics.
Yes,
How's that going, by the way? It's been a while.
I am still very proud I am on the council. Even if my indoctrination into was less than celebrated.
I thought you were a great choice.
Those who would not celebrate you are blinded by their own envy.
This one,
You've never met my father.
he compliments me. All right, I will have John Meepo take you to the hospital. There, Frank will fill you in. Please find out what is killing my cattle. I'm not certain. Could be wolves, could be unindoctrinated young, could be even undead. I do not know. Please find it.
We've been having issues. I had a run-in with some unindoctrinated young ones at a vampire bar recently, so I would not be surprised. They're becoming a problem.
Yes, I will make sure the council hears of your issue as well. Thank you. I have other business to attend to. Eileen will take you out. Door.
Thank you. We'll see you after
Door
we're done.
opens. Eileen smiles and comes in. Come right this way, gentlemen, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just tailing Marcellus. I'm new. I don't want to fucking say anything wrong. I'm just like, yep,
Yeah,
I'm his friend. That's all anyone needs to know about me, and I'm not touching anything.
Yeah. Vampire headquarters. Not a good place to fuck around and find out.
Corbin would have broke 4 things.
And they wouldn't have been able to do anything about it.
Corbin would have been okay. He's a
They're
vampire.
glad it wasn't Corbin.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. You don't know how glad they are.
I'm like, if I say his name in here, do all the shutters come down and like lights go on?
I almost said,
where is he?
Well, I didn't bring Corbin for a
Corbin
reason.
always brings his dog. Good dog, but still dog. All right.
He smells wet all the time, though.
As is custom for his race. All right, so I think takes you back out. She gets you to the door, and she says, you guys might want to take a breath. John has been very excited since he dropped you off. Good luck. If you need anything, this is my number. She hands the card to Orpheus. If you need anything, call me.
All right. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup, mon ami. I do not call much these days.
I apologize, Eileen. He is very old and is still coming to grips with the current technological ways.
I remember when televisions were made. That was terrifying. Nobody knew what that was about.
Try being around when bathrooms were made.
Indoor plumbing. All right, gentlemen. Be good. Be safe.
Got Rick on that one.
I don't know what you were expecting. You brought up toilets. I had to go somewhere. All right. Before you guys join,
Do vampires poop?
they might. And on that, this has been Anarium. See ya.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Anarium, a Monster of the Week podcast. And I really do want to thank you again for joining us for another episode, because this was actually, has been, and we still have some time, and another episode to drop. This has been our best month. So we are, being honest, we're on pace to possibly double our best month that we've ever had. So that's pretty awesome. So thank you to all the new listeners. And while you're here, be sure that you go ahead and subscribe to us and follow us, or whatever it's called, on your favorite listening app, and leave us a review. That is really helpful for us to find new listeners. But thank you to the old listeners too, the OG guys, because you've been with us for a while, and we've been through a lot. And you guys have hung in there and stayed with us the whole time. So we really, really appreciate that. And it feels really good to see that more people are enjoying it. So that's pretty much it for me. Like I said, go ahead and leave us a review if you can. Tell us how much you love us. And if you want to have any feedback for us, you can get to us on our social medias. You can send us a DM, or you can email us at anarium.podcast@gmail.com. All right, guys, that's going to do it. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Thank you so much.